Okay, wait a second. There's gonna be a giveaway in this video, and when that time comes, I'ma tell y'all, hey, this is what you gotta do to be entered. But anyway, I don't know how to make intros. Also, I'm using the wrong mic. Hold up. I should be using the right mic now. But anyway, this is gonna be a I kind of revamped this tier list. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna be my PvP tier list. Okay. First off, somebody used one against me earlier. It was terrible. I'm gonna just go ahead and knock some of these out. So must have is like them Loomians on your team that you need on your team. The does well are Loomians that you can put on your team, and they won't be like your main Loomian, but they'll be like they'll be of use on your team, you know. Then you got off guard. Off guard is like the Loomians that like you come across that you rarely come across, but like they will catch you off guard pretty good. Like if you're not prepared, like those are Loomians that you don't see, but you don't prepare for, and when you don't prepare them, they could be somewhat dangerous, you know. Um, then situational. They're the Lumians that you either like desperately need to set up with, or like um, you know, like it's only good in this specific situation. They're not like a main Lumian whatsoever. Yeah, whatever. Y'all get the point. Not good is just not good. Why is this on your team? That's the category of Lumians that literally serve no purpose. And then absolute worst are the Lumians that you never see, which are the ones I'm putting in this category. um, like any of the lower evolutions right now, while I'm doing a little talk, are the ones that the ones down here are the ones that I'd never seen in PvP or never been part of PvP, and if they have, well, I never heard of it or I never efficiently seen it. Raburn at one point was Twiddle. I'm pretty sure everything left is good. Let me check. Vari. Um, um, Pretty sure we got mainstreamer at one time was a little part of the PvP left. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got all. If I come across a couple, oh my god. But anyway, Aeropogo, um, it's situational. You know, it's that middle of the road Loomian. You know, it has a good coverage and moves. There's just a whole lot of other Loomians down here that got that coverage and moves, but does the job a lot better. But if you kinda don't prepare for it, it could hurt you a little bit. It can be an annoyance, but it wouldn't be, oh, I'm about to get swept by this thing unless your team is. I don't know. I don't know. Aviatros, Albatross, whatever you want to say. That's an off guard Lumian. Nobody it's used, but That's one of them Loomians that your team is probably not prepared for. Bezeldu has died out. It is not good no more. Blowtox. I'm gonna say it does well, cause I have a I'm gonna make a video on Blowtox after I post this one, and if what I'm thinking will work, Blowtox might be up here. But for right now, this is pre Atlantean update. This is before that update. So, in case in the future people come across this video and be like, "Oh, that Lumian's trash," or "Nobody uses that," this was the Atlantean update, bro. Chill. I mean, this was before that. This was before that. So I know how people is. Borak, it's that off guard Lumian. It's not used a lot, but not like it used to. But it's still it's pretty good. It's like if you don't prepare for a Borak, it will hurt you. And trust me, I got hurt by one. I hate that thing. Ever since the reign of Garbantis, that thing has died out, but it's came back because there's things that check Garbantis to the point that you don't want to run it and rather fight a Cephalops without one. So it has Hypnotize. You can run Barter. Um, this thing is a must-have, or one of them. Servalin, it's not good. Honestly, I never came across one that did a job. But situational. It's not completely terrible, but I can see it wrecking the team. Actually, it's decent. It's not crazy good, but it's not a first option. Like by no means. I'm pretty sure most people would rather run Borak, Charles, Blowtox, Cephalops over whatever that thing is. It's only good for one move, and let's be real. This thing is moved up in the meta. I'll say that's that off guard loom. If you run a grass type Loomian and somebody swaps into it while you using a grass move or have a Loomian that has a grass type move, I just realized that they don't have the Halloween Loomian. Um, I'll tell you where that goes, and it's not good. Just put whatever that thing is. No. Oh yeah. Wait, I'm talking about not Harvest Sect, but the other one, the Rome, whatever that thing's called. Put it right. Nevermare. Put it in not good because it's not that good. It's not bulky. It doesn't have enough HP. Um, it doesn't do enough tack. Like it doesn't deal enough damage to make up for the fact that it does not have any type of defense at all. So yeah, that's the reason why. And then I'll put Harvest Sect in the as well. At first, I thought it was going to be terrible. That thing gives my team somewhat of a problem. I've already fixed that. But I feel like if you don't prepare for one, it will do well. But for me, it's no problem. Not no more. I've countered it. Situational. This thing is situational. But it's really good if you don't prepare for one and you got everything to put on it. This thing is really good. But other than that, no. Not good. I don't care what. This thing doesn't deal enough damage. It has decent speed, but it's weak to a lot. It doesn't deal enough damage. You can put the other two like right here. Actually no. You can put the other two right here. The other two forms like I run slap down. Slap down poison it. Bye bye. Deladrix situational. You know, you bring one, you probably already got something to counter it without you thinking. But if you don't, Deladrix is kind of an annoyance. Dorigo. My team is not gonna struggle against this thing, but I this thing will punch holes in it in your team if you don't prepare for it. Honestly, Diborg is an annoyance, and I'll put it in off guard. If it is a secret ability and real bulky one, it's annoying. It's annoying. El Iguana. Um, since it's got rejuvenate, it's still not good, but I guess it's situational. It just depends on how good the team is. Jamie tried making this a PvP Loomian. And it's not that bad actually. Honestly, the way he ran it in the video, it's not that bad. Erupt. I'm gonna say that's that off guard Loomian. You don't prepare for one, but you probably got something to stop it. But if you don't, it gets dangerous if it's ran right. Valkyrie is situational. They say it's somebody. I'm not gonna say who. Speed. Um, says that this thing is the best wall breaker in the game. I feel like Mutun is way better at a wall breaker, honestly. But Valkyrie fans, please don't attack me, bro. It's not. It's not. Let's be real, bro. It's not the best starter. Um, fattest fur. Honestly, I tried using one on the team, and it's bad. It's bad. Florent is still bad. Garbantis off guard. If if you don't prepare for one, depending how it's ran, you in trouble. Guardrone has amazing coverage. I loved running one. I traded the one I was running with, but I'm gonna make another one because like that coverage is too good. I like it. And if you don't prepare for one, that is a monster. And I'm gonna put that along with there because I'm running Hunter right now. Hunter is Harvest Tech check for real. Driving Force, I got credit by a driving force Harvest Tech and it lived and I was already damaged. So and yes it was V Bronny. Like I'm pretty sure the dude said he was running cuffs. Yeah. And he was like, how did I get a crit? 200 bro. I'm telling you. Hounder, bro. Hunter. I'm gonna say it does well. I'm gonna say it does well. Off guard, honestly. That thing has nice coverage. It's not as good as it used to. Gobadamic. Hypnotize health gift is so good. So I'm gonna say it's situational because if it gets KO'd before you get that health gift off, that's kind of annoying. And it's a nice sweeper. Actually, I'm gonna put it to off guard, or it does well. It does well. Hember, it does well. It's the best setup. Best icicle trap setup. Loomian on this list. The best, second best ice type on this list. Yeah, second best ice type on this list. Icicle, not good. Only good for BLH, and there's better ones on this list. Haganash. I've been running Haganash since the update. I ran it during the update. Now everybody's switching over to Haganash. Like, bro, I'm an OG to Haganash, and if you say I'm not, well, you're wrong. But it does well. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna make me another set though. Ikazune, it it does well. You know, you gotta set up a little bit, but if you don't prepare for Ikazune, it could wreck your team. And trust me, I'm running it. I'm running it sometimes. And Phoenix is situational. If somebody's running a decent amount of melee attackers, that thing is gone. Joe Tooth is another situational. Run a bulky bulky brawny set with BLH. That thing does a lot, but other than that, my bad. It is terrible. Carolyn, it's just too slow. And it's an agent type, and there's one agent type Loomian on this list that's just absolutely disgusting. Krakaloa. Right now it's a must have. Raging Flame burning the melee attacker. It's I love it. Luminami, it does really good. That secret ability really helps it too. Lux Roar is not good. Everybody thought Fire Breath was gonna make it better. It didn't. Malamork, I'm gonna say it does well. Checks Luminami, checks Haganash, does well against Timber. Bout it does decent against Hunter. Blowtox, I don't know. Cephalops not beating it. Krakaloa, I don't know. Yeah. Don't have to explain why. That thing is just annoying. Propay isn't as good as it used to be, but it's situational. I love Metronet and I have a bias against with Metronet, but I'm gonna explain why I'm putting it in must have. Hypnotize, peace of mind. If you set up with Metronet in the right at the right time, first off, Mysterious Cloak, it can't be poisoned. It doesn't like burn doesn't do nothing. None it doesn't get affected by status except for being paralyzed. And icicle traps do no damage. No do not does not do chip. It has a decent offensive typing, well defensive typing. Has two really good moves. Gets peace of mind. Gets hypnotized, and it checks Metatoad if you set up at the right time. Like I love Metronet. Ryburn, I'm gonna put it in situational. Trust me, when Ryburn drop a youth was a thing, bro. That thing was annoying. And it still is. I came across one not too long ago. It kind of annoyed me, but I beat it. Mocho is the best ice type in the game, but it still does well. I run it, and it checks Timber. Mewtwo does well. If it was tankier, it would be way better. But bro, run my set. Go to one of my videos that I used to use Mewtwo in. I still do every once in a while. But go to a video that I use Mewtwo in, and you cannot tell me this thing is the best wall breaker in the game. Munch Will, it's not that good. Megagon, situational. Gotta get a SA1. If it's tank, then it's probably not good. Namiri, situation. I'm gonna put it in off guard. If you don't prepare for one, it's dangerous. But my team consists of that, that, that. These two check this really hard. That thing got Mega Chomp. That people run the melee one is trash. Rather have guard your own. Um, that thing checks it. Ice Hammer. This thing stalls it for a decent amount if you get a slap down off. This thing got Mega Chomp and it's kinda tanky. This thing got that electric move, Thunder Crash. This is an electric type. Actually, I'm moving the Iguana up now. Both of these check that. That checks that. There's a lot of things to check in the mirror, you know. Situational. If nobody has anything to prepare for it, it sweeps. With that say, does well. That thing is so annoying. Period. Situational. You can run melee, or you can run like a normal one. But a melee one, actually, I'm gonna put it off guard because the melee one completely checks this, and this goes up here, and you go right here. Um, Venolan. Venolan is about a must-have, and Ferroglyph, the physical one I run, it checks it. It checks that thing so well, and I love it. Protagon, it's now starting to check Venolan, so it's not a must-have, but it still does well. If you don't prepare for one, it P-Wuff. I used to one a Pluff on my team, and it does well. To this day, I say it does well because name how many Earthquakers are dominant inside this meta right now. Name one good Earthquaker besides Himber that does well in this meta. And guess what? P Wolf can survive like two earthquakes, and P Wolf got rejuvenate. So name one earthquaker that's gonna stop a well trained P Wolf right now without a crit. And I'm pretty sure this thing can survive a crit. It's just not. I'm gonna run Blowtox on my team, but P Wolf is still just as great, if not better. This thing is only good for peace of mind setups. Jamie, I'm talking to you. Um, Ragoon, not good. Revenon does well. Like, if you want to argue with that statement, I have two of them. I got a Vengeance, secret ability, and well, I got a secret ability, V nimble, and now I got like the burn one, the burn ability one, with V smart. That thing freaking destroys. And mix set vengeance. I promise you, checks Namiri, checks Hunter, um, checks Proto. Well, actually, I don't know. It does decent against Proto. It depends on how much damage it does. Um, it puts a lot of these Loomians in check now that it has Dark Surge. But yeah, Seared Knight. I'm gonna say it's situational. I haven't seen a Seared Knight in a long time, but if you got one, I feel like it still does well. It still does well. I don't know why it's situational. Period. It's not good. Like it doesn't do enough damage. It gets hasty and it misses a lot. It misses a lot. Okay. You can run mysterious dust, but slap down and this thing. So if you don't have anything to get rid of barbs, this thing is your worst nightmare. This thing, people that attack has a good chance of poisoning you. This checks you, just about, but people run poison on this, and that won't KO. And just in case you miss, this thing got Aqua Jaws to hit you if you miss, so it doesn't have to rejuvenate and stall you. That does beat out this, but I'd rather have Borak over this. I'd rather have this over this. This beats this. This checks this. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess Seti wins over that, but Lumi beats this, especially if it's a piece of mind. Luminami, Malamork just straight up checks this. P Wolf gets Aqua Jaws, checks. Um, it can burn it, and it already does nothing, but whatever. This can poison it, stop its run for a little bit. Hypnotize and Tsunami. Sachi. Sachi is slept on, but it puts my team. When I battle one and it catches me off guard, trust me, I hate it. But it's not a first option. Skellig, not good, bro. Let's be honest. Spreezy, bro, does well. I hate Spreezy, bro. Such a stall Loomian. Off guard if you don't prepare for it. Well, oh well. Along with that, Tatab is situational. Terraclaw is a must have. Terraclaw is really good, especially secret ability one. Run right, and if you're a good player and you run it right, checks this, checks this, annoys this, checks this, really stops this, uh, tanks this. This thing just it walls, it walls, it walls this whole list. Um, I mean you can poison it, but if I'm running dust, then eerie stare, spam. This does really good against this, especially when it's set up. But otherwise, it, it goes either way. You can just swap out. This checks this. This does well against this. Audacio's Audacio. Himber beats that. This wins. This wins. This wins. This wins. Poison, but if that has mysterious, thus eerie stare. Um, this wins. Same thing with all the other stall. It's just I hate it. But like this thing beats a lot of this and does well against all of this. Like it does well against all this. Great coverage. Really, really tanky. And got it's the best bug. Honestly, it's one of the best bugs. When this gets Dark Surge, when this, when this right here, not this, not that, okay, not that, but when this gets Dark Surge, when this gets Dark Surge, you deserve to be up here. But right now, you're off guard. If you don't prepare for one, you get wrecked by one. When this gets when this gets Dark Surge, it's going up here. But right now, it doesn't. So it's right there. Trumbull. I'm gonna put that with Mewtwo. Mewtwo. It's basically Mewtwo but melee attack, bro. Trumbull is nasty. This still does well. This is a really good Earthquaker that I forgot. So yeah. This beats out Himber in situations. So I like it. Earth Snack, bro. No, it's the best tank. It's the best support. It's the best baffler in the game. Period. Off guard. When I run Umbrat, when people don't prepare for one, trust me, it catches people off guard, and it beats Veno, which is nice. Your soul does well. Your soul would be up here, but there's reasons why. I hate that thing. Oh yeah, let me do a quick speech on these two. Okay, let me explain why they go up there. Annoying, checks a lot. All right, this right here can stop in a 1v1 scenario when it wins. Smacks, checks. checks, checks. Like it basically checks a lot of this thing while doing a whole lot to what it doesn't check. Period. Situational. I run Waka Laka a whole lot, and it's just it's situational. Wobblers is actually doing well. Um, Not my first choice in spirit types, but it's alright. Whiffle drift, situational. All is good for is like gusting, getting stuff off the field, which this has burn up. Then you can do that off brand baton pass. Then it's good. But other than that, it's not. Cephalin does well, really does. Does a whole lot. Its ability makes it so usable. This is situational. Ancient Roar, best revenge killer, good typing. Even though they have the same typing, where is it? Even though they have the same typing, this is faster. It does a whole lot better. Period. This is the PvP list. Not saying that if you ran all like if you made a team of 7 out of the Loomians up here that you're gonna have a god squad. Not saying that. You can pick anything up. You can pick anything from here up, and you can have a fairly good team for the most part. Moving you down actually, but yeah, from here up, you can make a decent team out of all of these Loomians up here. But if you use these up here, if you make a team out of these up here, you're winning a decent amount of games. Honestly, this is the part where one of y'all recommend to some pro PvP player or a decently known PvP player that I said that and make them run one of the like a team full of what's up here. I promise you, this is like making a team out of this up here is solid, but I don't do that. I've never ran all of these on one team, but I've mixed a lot of what's down here with what is up here because what is down here supports what is up here honestly. Except for these two, they support each other and I hate it. But like in this, like you don't really need something to support this at all. But like for the most part, like these Loomians are basically like if you see these on a team, they're the primary Loomian of that team, or has a really important job. Like you have a really important job. You're probably the primary melee attacker. This is the in game or revenge killer, in game sweeper or revenge killer. You tank a lot. Y'all two are annoying. Solo or together, they're annoying. Um, you get rid of a lot. You just deal a lot of damage. You're annoying. And you're really annoying. But, like, all of these serve a purpose for these guys down here. And these guys down here, especially this, serves a lot for this. Because stuff that's down here gets rid of stuff that can beat this up here. So, like, oh yeah, comment down below blue cheese if you made it this far and you'll get, like, a gamma. First comment gets a gamma. I think I got a gamma in my box. But yeah, anyway, this was the PvP tier list for right now. Remember, y'all remember, go back to wherever I said Neverwhere and Harvest Sect was. I think Harvest Sect is in the does well, and I'll rather put Nevermere in the not good category. But yeah, uh, peace out. Keep it real. Keep it pushing. And yeah, peace out. I'm gonna just call y'all ISO gang. Y'all ISO gang now. If you a sub and you are loyal and you stick by when a homie posts something or does a live stream, I'm gonna call y'all the ISO gang. Y'all the ISO gang now. We ISO. But yeah, stay lit, stay safe, peace.